Hello everybody and welcome to Worlds Collide 5 pay-per-view show 285 overall for IWD. I'm heading out to IVATOPIA alongside me,
SupernovaTiffy.
And we've got the opening credits before this match starts. Let's go now. Woo, can't wait. Well, hello there. Welcome to IWD's Wrestling Domination. This is Chronic Pain show 285 Worlds Collide pay-per-view 5. The game is Pro Wrestling X, currently in early access on Steam, where you can buy it. As you can see by the link on the screen, me, IVATOPIA, and my wife, who is going to be helping out with this, has nothing to do with the game other than buying it and playing it and enjoying it. Same goes for any 5 Pro Wrestling World gameplay that might be used in this video. The link for them is also from Steam above. And also, I would like to add, the opening music you can hear right now is from the title screen from the Pro Wrestling X game itself, as well as being written by Douglas Patrick. Check out his YouTube and hope you enjoy the show. Okay, the opening match is Aaron Reaver versus the Star versus Jason versus Ripper Hell. It's going to be a good one. Then we got Crusher, Dane S. Blaze and Pitbull. And we'll tend to spot for next pay-per-view. And then that's followed by Kyla. I'm going to be at ringside for her, taking on Gwen Striker. And Striker might be at ringside apparently. And then Striker will be getting in the ring with his tag team partner, Happy Wife, he shows up, taking on Kenny and Okada. We'll talk about that more in a minute. And then the same guys for the tag titles will be on the line against Rich and Talk following that. Then we have Ruthless defending her women's title against Nora Awesome. Then Extreme Fight title will be on the line, Grasshopper taking on Wild Style. And then the main event tonight for the IWD Undisputed World title, by the way, is Tiger. Course defending, you see the Sir Dave and Von Count, Chamber of Hell, and we're underway. So I've got to do some quick rundowns very quickly. The Okada and Kenny match, if they win, oh, they'll just be taken out straight away. If they win, they will then face our next pay-per-view, and the winner will get to pick either Striker or Happy Man at our Carnage, Carnage 6, I believe. And the loser will get the other one. So there's a lot at stake on that. And as for me, I'm excited for the pay-per-view. I'm not excited for the situation. A little update. My kid's still in intensive care, and as far as I know, Jess is still not allowed to leave the hospital either. So,
that surprise you?
No, not with everything going on. But I'm just trying to keep my mind off it and focus on the pay-per-view. I'm the head announcer for a reason. Oh, Ivan Reaver took a low blow. Oh, he's getting dragged there by the Star.
By the way, did you give Jess her gift basket that everyone put together for her?
Yeah.
Hopefully she liked it.
Yeah, she said thank you and everything. Oh, getting whipped. Obviously, you got Jason and Ripper. Remember, these two are a team. But obviously, right now, they're kind of falling out after the failed tag opportunity, wasn't it? Thanks to Striker. It's really in handicaps. Happy Man didn't show up for him because he was injured. Or he said he was injured. So for that reason, they end up losing, and we have Iron Reaver in the back. So let's go to him now. Super kick. Tonight is the night where I kick Ripper's butt, and I kick Jason's butt, and of course, the Star. You know why? Because it's Reaver time. Okay, why should you keep the camera on me? I said my thing, now move on. What? You want to know my feelings about Tanya? As I tried to tell you the other day before she interrupted, I think she is a horrible... Oh, there she is, yeah. She's a wonderful person. Yeah, Tanya. I'm going to go out there and do this for you, yeah. Reaver time, end it now. Reaver time. Oh, we're back, so it seems Ivan Reaver's still under the spell of Tanya, or has to be when he gives up his ankle contract. So what's your thoughts on that, since you two aren't back together? Because I felt you were about to get back together, and then this whole Tanya thing happened, and boom, 2 months, he can't be with you now. And you can't really do anything about it because you're still recovering from your surgery. You're looking better, but still, it needs to go the other way if you take a wrong shot or anything, like that slap she gave you.
You don't have to rub it in.
I'm not rubbing it, I'm asking you a question.
I hate Tanya. She's mean and spiteful. And I'd rather not talk about her.
Well, I was just asking you a question. Oh! We're going to move a tarantula by Ivan on Ripper Hell. As we were trying to say before, we did Ivan in the back. So Jason and Ripper are a team, but right now they're kind of falling apart. The Star's also falling apart with the world champion Claw, who they're supposed to be best friends. Ivan's separated from you right now. I feel like every team or friends are being pulled apart or falling out of late. I don't know, what's your thoughts on that?
It's probably because people here suck sometimes.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh! Oh, that was like 500 pounds crashing down on Ivan's chest then.
Hey.
Oh, no blow.
Deliver this for me, please and thank you.
What is it? Who's this for?
What do you think?
Tanya? You want to give it to Tanya?
I'll smack the shit out of you if you
What?
give it to her.
Who's it for?
Who do you think?
I don't know. I said 10 you chose wrong. And here's the star on the back.
The star is right, the star is bright, the star's gotta prove himself without the claw on this night. I get it, Star. You want to prove yourself just like I want to prove myself as the champion. And that's why I was so upset when you interfered and won me in the match, basically. No one out there believes I deserve this strap. And it's because of you. But I know you did it with the good intentions in your heart. And that's when I went out there to help you. I did it with good intention in my heart. And that's what you're being blinded to right now. Is what I was blinded to. And for that being said, I will stay out of this match for you. But we need to get past this. You're my best friend. Forever. Don't matter what you say. And I'm going to keep this belt tonight. Just like you're going to win that match tonight. Okay? Beef bologna and cheese sandwiches. And I know a few weeks ago you hurt me so bad when you screwed it up and you threw a nap in. I know that came from anger and frustration. Because, my God, if it didn't come from anger and frustration, this friendship is... No, I'm going to say it. I feel like it's breaking. It's not going to. We're forever, okay? Forever.
Oh, so we're supposed to give this to Ivan. Oh, why did you say that then? Oh, did you hear from the
I'll
start?
let Tanya find out.
Okay, I won't tell Tanya. I've got to get this to Ivan. Sheesh. Oh, there's cheese in front of us. Oh, sugar! He hit the table. Can I have that? He just grabbed it with his hand and walked in the ring with it.
Thanks for nothing.
I don't know what. Did he just shove it down the store's throat? I think he did. I think he just shoved it down the store's throat when he got me that camel clutch. Hopefully it wasn't important. Anyway, we're going to the back in a second, and I was going to ask you your thoughts on Clone Stomp. We're going to have to do that in a second, so go to the back, pre-record a message, yay! Try another one.
Well, darlings, normally I'd let you have an interview with Jason or Ripper, but right now I don't want Jason outing to the fire, or Ripper for that matter. I want them back on the same page, or should I say the same Ruby? But that's besides the point. To get to that stage, they've got to go out there and get their frustrations out. And that's what they're going to do tonight. Ripper wins, Jason wins, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they're going to have a good time tonight on the Ruby. And we will be solid. As they're going to be tonight. After this.
Are you gonna join them?
No. True, I'm going for my therapy, as you know, and obviously Nora's back. She's still not contacting me for some reason. When I try to send her, she goes, "Oh, you're doing well, just you don't need me right now." So I don't know what that's about. 2? Oh, 2.9! Oh! So I'm trying to get on with my own therapy sessions without her right now. And then, of course, why would I want to be Ruby when I'm trying to get on with that? And I've got my kids' intensive care. Jess is in there. Oh, good mood there.
We all know you like Ruby.
Again, a big point, liked. When I thought she was a nice person, but she tricked me.
You married her.
Again, when I thought she was a nice person, she tricked me.
You're your kids, your own kids, ex-grandpa.
That's weird. Don't even the weirdness. Oh, look, above. Oh, he crushed him again. Ivan Reeves' chest has got to be all the air pushing out of him.
Well, if you think about it,
Oh, one
if
move by
you
Jason.
end up marrying Jess,
1,
you're gonna
2.
be your own kid's uncle. You'll be a dad uncle.
That's weird. Oh, they get their headbutt each other. Ripper and Jason got them where they want now. So Ruby's trying to keep them together. Oh, you never told me what you thought. Oh, they headbutted. Oh, code breaker. Claw and Star situation.
I hope they make up because they're really great friends, and they need to just stop fighting.
Oh, that's a good move by the Star.
What do you think about what they said?
Well, I feel if the Star can get the job done today and Club can win his match, I think that'll go a long way of them repairing a relationship.
I think they'll eventually repair it regardless.
Oh, getting pinned. 1, 2, 3! And Star just got pinned.
Yeah, it was by Ivan.
Yeah, I know, but...
No offense, Star.
That's not going to help the Star's relationship. I'm saying... Oh!
He deserved that one.
She's just staring at it. Wow.
Oh, here's my new letter.
Oh, wait.
Don't lose it.
What do you mean?
Well, darlings, you know I like it rough and that, but not that rough. Anyway, what I came out here to say is, firstly, you're smart and you got yourself out of the situation, because Ripper and Jason, you may not have won tonight, but you're going to destroy who's ever left in that ring tonight. Unfortunately, Ivan Reaver just left, So that just leaves the Star. Let's bond, shall we?
Well, we're going to match replays. It looks like they're going to start grabbing the Star in a second. They ain't going to Star. Hopefully the Claw will get out and help. But then again,
Does he want the Claw to come out and help?
I was going to say, then again, the Stars will tell him not to.
Oh, what does he do?
I don't know,
Why
because...
don't you go help?
No, I'm not, I can't. I'm not supposed to be wrestling.
What's your excuse for everything?
Well, it's true. It's not an excuse for everything. And besides, I've got to get his paper to Ivan Reaver. He's in the back. If I go in the ring, I'll lose it again, so...
Can you stop saying his name?
Who? Ivan Reaver? What's his name? Ivan Reaver? Confused.
You're an idiot!
I am not! That is mean. Anyway, where were we? There's a replay. You see, Ruby's in the ring, and they're going there. Oh, a nice kick to the Ruby's head by the Star. Star is in a 3-on...
Come on, Star, take her down.
3-on-1 situation. Oh!
Take the
my
Wicked
head.
Witch of the West
Ow.
down.
Ow! Oh! Forearm to the... Oh, double... Oh, yeah, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. Good Star. Oh, double team. Ah, that ain't good. He's in trouble. What the... Who?
Well,
The champion! The world champion's coming out!
Claude, don't. You could injure yourself.
Oh, he looks annoyed. See him screaming and screaming. Oh, he missed. No, he didn't miss. Oh, boy, he got his head taken off by the Ripper.
He does realize that his match is coming up.
Oh, the strength of Ruby there. And the flexibility.
You know, you like that flexibility.
Oh, my God, no, I don't know more. I was pointing out what happened. Sheesh.
Oh my God, I can't help what you like.
Well, by that logic, it was you too, because you also had my kid, remember?
But technically, we didn't get married.
So that's the
You
point.
married Ruby.
Again, I thought you were that person. Been
Then you
through
married
this.
Sally.
Again, thought you were that person. Tricked me. Here's Ivan Reaver in the back.
You what? I ran from there like a coward. You know, I won the match. Why am I going to carry on in a handicap situation? That's just stupid. And what are you on about? The Star and the Claw getting beaten up out there right now. And again, why should I be out there to help the Claw? He's supposed to be taking on Tiger, who's part of Tanya's group, of course, for the World Title tonight. So he's getting beaten up. That helps Tiger. That helps Tanya. And she's in a good mood. And maybe I'll get a night off for once. Anyway, get out of my face.
Wow.
What do you mean a night off? Please elaborate.
I don't know. He told me out his face. And the
Go in
champ.
the back and find out.
I'm in the announce. I've got to be out here.
I'll announce. Go.
No, we get double teamed. I'll give it
Why,
to
are
him
you
later.
injured?
Yes, I'll give it to him
You
later.
can't walk.
Not right now. I'd announcer. And we'll tend to spot for the Undisputed IWD World Title with SPV going on right now. We got in the cage. We got Dave making his way out, and we have Sir Dave in the back. Let's see what he has to say now.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know.
Stephen has to respect that. Tina's given opportunity tonight. She said one member of our group can enter the #1 contender spot opportunity cage match tonight. Only one though. So to make it fair, since we cannot compete against each other before then because it is tonight, I feel put our names in the hat and let Ruth pull them out. Since she's the women's champion right now, she's the only gold to make it fair, since she's the only one of our group who is already guaranteed a match tonight. After all, defending her women's title, what she'll win, by the way. Do you agree? I agree. Dan agrees, and Carl Skystone agrees. Right away, put them in that hat. Come on, Ruthless. Pull out our names. Alright then, already written, already in the hat. It's up to you. Over there, Ruthless. Oh, you want to hand it to me? Fine. And the winner is Dane. Wow. Well done, Dane. Make us proud tonight. And respect that.
Wow, so Dane may not even got this. He was in it by the look of the draw. This is the first match I believe he's been in since he lost the Street Fighter title to Grasshopper the other month.
I think Dane's gonna win.
This is, I don't know, personally. Like, we got Dane in there. We got Crusher in there. We have S-Blaze. We have Pitbull. This is like a Carnage main event for you right here. With the exception of, I know some people say Dane probably doesn't really need to be in there, but the other three definitely.
Dane deserves to be in there.
Well, he's yet to prove it, yeah, has he? He's the only one in there, if I'm not mistaken, who's never had a world title around his waist.
Well, he could win.
Well, yeah, this could be the win that takes him to next month when he gets his first world title. He's a former tag champion, he's a former Street Fighter champion. S-Blaze is, I believe he's a 5-time former champ. Pitbull's 2 or 3, I'm sure. And I think Crusher, again, I'm not sure the record books, but he's at least 1 or 2.
I just don't want Tanya's group to win or something. Because I don't like Tanya.
There's no one in her Tanya's group in this match.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Basically, Tanya's group could win later. Tiger could win the champ, but one of these could be facing Tiger as a new world champion. But in this match,
Crusher used crush her team.
Crusher used to be part of with Sky 7, and obviously he's got some bad blood with Sir Dave, Dane, and Gary, and that because Sky 7's kind of aligned himself with Gary. So in one way, it's probably good it wasn't Gary in this match, because I think if it was, Crusher would be going even more hell-bent than ever on him.
I think so.
Yeah. So remember, they've been having a lot of words to Sky. What?
Hell-bent on leather?
Hell-bent on leather. That's what I said.
What?
Hell-bent on leather. Yes, that's what I said. There's a powerbomb. Why are you looking at me weirdly?
Who says this?
I just said it.
Hell-bent on leather?
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
He's got 11 and snot out of them, isn't he? There's no KO there.
God, you're strange.
I'm not
Please don't
strange.
teach our kids your strange ways.
I'm not strange. There's another RKO.
Who do you want to win? You never told me.
I don't know who I would like to win. I think personally I would like Dane to pull it off and prove he is the main eventer. Who I think's gonna win? Oh, that's tougher. Because I feel Pitbull's got the best chance as long as he can stay with him injuries. A few opportunities have gone from him because of injuries. As long as he doesn't get injured, I'm going with Pitbull. If he gets injured, then it's in S-Blazers or even Crusher's side. Well, I said Dane I want to win.
Okay, that's
but
it.
Who I think's going to win? I think if Crusher can stay focused and he's not assessed with Sky 7 still, Crusher. If he's still assessed, S-Blaze. And no injury Pitbull.
One or the other.
Crusher.
It's not been the same as since Sky 7 was my services as my manager. I've seemed to lost a bit of direction. But that's gonna end tonight, because I'm gonna crush whoever's in that ring with me. I've already heard it's gonna be S-Blaze, you don't have a chance. It's Pitbull, you don't have a chance. And I'm staying as far away from Sky 7 as I can, and that's why I'm gonna why is Dane in this group? Well, at least it's not Gary. But it's still a member of hers. I just... Doesn't matter. Screw it up. I'm crushing them. I'm getting a shot. I don't need her. I can do this. Yeah.
Okay. So where I'll go...
You got to pick one person. You picked all three of them.
I did not. I gave reasons for it. And I'm just about to say, after Crusher's words, he's distracted by Sky 7. So that means he ain't going to win this. So that then leaves me with Pitbull and S-Blaze. And I feel as long as...
Pitbull is down.
Yeah. As long as Pitbull doesn't get hurt, well, after that shot... I'm going to go with S-Blaze. I believe S-Blaze will win, but I would like Dane to win it.
You cannot pick anybody else.
I want Dane to pull it off, but I think S-Blaze is going to pull this off because Crusher's too distracted with Sky 7. He's got more distracted than Dane's in the match. And Pitbull is very injury prone, unfortunately, and he just took a big hit. He looks okay, but if he takes a few more of them, I think he's going to get hurt.
I want Dane to win.
Well, I said that too, but I think it's going to be S-Blaze because of my logic and reasoning I just gave you. We getting a pin? Dang it. Oh, no, we kicked out.
Well, I'm going to go with Pitbull then. But he might win.
I thought you said you were picking who you think will, not he might win. Of course, all of them might win. They've got 25% chance of winning all of them. But of course, once Pitbull got dropped in his head, that 25% drops to something like 33%, doesn't it?
I would really like for...
But then with Crusher being in there, it probably goes up to 58%, and then with Dane basically losing his last match on the momentum, he's probably dropped to 12.2%.
Oh my god!
Isn't it? And then S-Blaze being a 5-time champion, hasn't done anything for a while, he's probably on 77%. And you add all that together, I don't know what percent's left!
Why do you have to be so weird?
I'm not weird.
You're such a grown thing to go.
Please don't do that.
Because you're weird.
I'm going through a lot of stress right now. I'm very broken. That's what my therapy's for. My kid's intensive care. Jess is at intensive care for pediatric, or at least in hospital, not allowed out. There's a lot going on right now. A lot going on. As they just crashed and burned.
What's going on with me too, but
Yes,
if you ask
Pitbull,
about me, now.
I know it, you know it, all the crew knows it. Tonight's the night where I get the victory, I go on to the next pay-per-view and regain what's rightfully my world title. And that all begins tonight. Now hit my music.
That's Pitbull said hit his music, and I just have to go back to what you said before that. I asked you earlier about your situation with Ivan.
There for me.
I asked you about Ivan and your situation. I don't want to talk about it. I asked you about Tanya.
Because I can't. Because no matter what I say, it could reflect badly on him, get him in more trouble.
Then don't say you and tell me that. I don't ask you. I didn't have to talk about you. I literally
But why does it have to be on air? Why can't it be in private? Why can't you comfort your friend?
Why every time we're on air that you always bring up, oh, you like Ruby, you've been with Ruby, oh, you've been with this one, you've been with this.
Because I'm
every time
joking around with you.
Well, I'm in a fragile state right now. You gotta stop doing
Well, I'm
that.
not fragile state, and I like to make fun of things when I'm upset.
But I'm
It's
fragile.
my coping mechanism.
But it's not helping mine when I'm basically broken right now.
And I'm not.
1,
Why
2,
do I always
kick
have
out.
be careful with
Oh,
you?
Pipple's gonna win it! And he's just getting, oh, so close, so close.
I'm always there for you.
Except for the time he blackmailed me and had my kid.
You want me to take the kid back?
No, it's my kid, back off.
Didn't think so.
Powerbomb!
Don't hit things.
I didn't mean to, that hurt my hand. Okay, there's us Blaze, he's climbing
Unless
up.
you regret our kid, you can't say nothing.
And he crashed. Oh, that's Blaze. Hit face first, then crashed and burned people. He's like, it's burning so bad. How he crashed so hard. Then I smell from here. I smell the smoke from here. How bad he's burning right now. And there is a beautiful arm drop by Dane, who gets caught and flung almost 20 feet in the air by none of the Crusher. They forced him down to RKO. He almost dug him into the ground. He almost went so deep into the ground, he touched our core. Our core got a little tickle wiggle then. He shoved him so far.
Really?
What?
A tickle wiggle?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I've got a analysis or whatever you call it.
Analogy? No.
Yes, very good. To show how strong he is. Now he's whipping
Nobody
his place.
says tickle wiggle.
I just did, so obviously people do.
Nobody does but you, so it doesn't count.
Does count. But how drive it? Oh, vicious. Oh,
Oops. You gonna sneak a win?
Crusher looks like he's going to sneak it off, but no, Pitbull has
And
seen
here
it.
comes S-Blaze in the back, pre-recorded.
See what he had to say later tonight. Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful kick by Dane Paley out of nowhere. And here's S-Blaze now.
Seems you're going to be privileged tonight to witness me defeat the Crusher, defeat the Doggy, and defeat the loser Dane. Then, if some miracle, the guy I trained, Claw, keeps his world title, you will be privileged to witness the next pay-per-view I take what's rightfully mine away from him. And all this time, all he's been doing is sitting there polishing my belt up for me, and then he has the privilege of handing it over to me at next pay-per-view. And he better hand it over to me, or else I'll have the privilege of knocking his teeth out with my roaring elbow. And then it'll be 1, 2, 3. Because you know I've always been the master, and you've always been the, I don't know, cockroach. No, that's not even me either. The snake, the slug, basically whatever's at the bottom of bins. Because at the end of the day, you used to take mine out for me, remember, Claw? And it's so disgusting to think I have to do that myself now. That is your job, and still is to this day. Maybe after I take my belt back, you come back under my services and get back to where you belong, underneath my feet, making sure you're kissing them and you're cleaning all my dirt out, because you'll be privileged to work for me again.
Wow.
He's mean.
I forgot about S-Blaze's relationship with Claw. He brought him in as his protege, didn't he? But really, he was just basically his slave, wasn't he, theoretically? Oh, whoa, we're getting a double climb! Pitbull and Dane!
Uh-oh.
Oh, Dane falls. And, oh! So does
Pitbull
Pitbull.
has gotten so close to me.
I know. A couple of occasions. Dane's out.
But S-Blaze's just a big old bully.
And he's also been world champion in multiple companies all over the world. And I believe he's at least 5 times in
That
IWD.
doesn't mean he's not a big old bully.
I'm not saying he was, I'm just saying his pedigree speaks for him.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't give you the right to be a big old bully.
No, he's not saying it gives him right, I'm just saying that he's
Well, you're
very
acting like
decorated.
So he's the decorated bully. He's still a bully nonetheless.
Yes, I'm not
And he shouldn't
disagreeing
be
with
celebrated
you.
for that.
No, I'm not celebrating for that, I'm just saying he has a lot of gold at some points. You know what, he's good at what he does, winning gold. Kick out.
I'm not saying he's not.
Finally, you agree with me. About time. Bloody hell.
But I'm just pointing out that he's still a big bully.
And that bully's about to climb out. The Dane does something about
Come on,
it.
Dane.
Oh, last second. I think this last thing as well, if Claw somehow gets through tonight and still the world champion, if he goes next month and it's S-Blaze, I think that where he is with his friendship with the Star, if that's not fixed, that's going to be such a hard match for him mentally to get through. Like, of all these opponents, I feel he will be the hardest mentally because of his past relationship with the Claw. But if the Claw keeps the title tonight and S Blaze wins.
Who's the
1,
Claw against?
2. 4-way, remember? It's versus Tiger versus Sir Dave versus Von Count. Remember Von Count got put in it because Grasshopper basically worked on the arm that you broke of Tina. So she had to force them to match, but then she made it a chamber. So, Van Quest can't words because of you. If you didn't break Tina's arm, he could have hurt her that easy. Van Count will be in the match now. So Dave and the Claw end up almost, I think they drawed their match, didn't they? Oh yeah, that's what Tina brought the 2 refs in, didn't they? One, you know, Claw pinned somebody and so Dave climbed out.
Oh yeah.
And because of that, that's why Sir Dave got in, because technically he didn't lose, but he didn't win. So she was being fair with that, but then of course Grasshopper made sure to hurt the arm that you broke and forced her to put Von Count in. But then she tried to be defiant. Oh, you caught him then. And shove made it chamber. Speaking of which, we have Dane in the back. Pre-recorded, obviously. Let's see what he'd say early tonight after finding out that this is his match. Here we go now.
Ever since I lost the Stream Fighter title to Grasshopper, I've just not felt like me. I don't know how else to put it. I was hurt after that match. He got the 1, 2, 3. I can't believe he beat me. And I've just not felt myself. Yes, my injury cleared up a few weeks ago. So this is actually my first match back since then. And I have a chance to not only get back on the horse, to ride all the way to the world title, to the one thing in this company that I've dreamt about since I was a kid, the one thing that I've craved for since as far back as I remember, the one thing that has always just been at my reach. And I'm going into this. Not all there in the head, so to speak. Gary's told me I can do it, I'm a main eventer. Rufus told me I can do it, I'm a main eventer. Sir Dave has told me to respect that, you're a damn main eventer. And yet, there's just this part of me, this part in the back of my brain that keeps saying, you're not as good as everyone else thinks you are. You know how good you are, and you know you're not a true main eventer. And I don't know how else to put it. This nagging voice just won't leave me alone. But I want to prove that voice wrong. I want to silence that voice. I want to prove everyone else around me right. That I am a main event. I am a world champion. I am your IWD Undisputed World Champion. And tonight is the first night on that journey of proving all the people who are supporting me right, and all the people who have hated on me wrong, and to silence this damn voice. I want to make you all proud.
Have a
You
kick
can
out
do
there?
it, Dane.
And wow.
I believe in you.
Wow.
Don't listen to that voice in your head.
Exactly. Like I said, I want him to win this. I just don't think he will. And you said you didn't think he would either, but you want him to.
You know what? I changed my mind. He's going to win.
Hopefully you get the job done.
I have faith in you, Dane.
If he taps out to Pitbull right now, he won't. Oh, run elbow! There's his finisher. Just took Crusher down. Broke up and saved Dane from tapping. And Crusher's back up like it was nothing. And he just peeled him over the top of him.
Oh, I want a powerbomb from Dane.
Definitely. Ow. What? I'm getting word we're going to the back.
For who?
I'm not sure. Let's go to him now.
Oh, darlings, what we did to the Claw and start there, it's just to prove that you don't cross me, and no one ever crosses me. Ever. And no one ever crosses me. And if you do, you feel my wrath like that bitch over there. She crossed me and I destroyed her husband. You want some of this? Come and get it, honey. Because I'm going to destroy you. Come here. Take this. Yes.
Whoa!
Well, now, someone's having fun.
She's forking her.
Real
Oh,
good.
Dane's falling.
Look at her go. What is she doing?
I have no clue. The cameraman won't go down.
I wonder why.
Oh!
We need to focus on the match.
Yeah, definitely. What's going on in the back with Gwen? Isn't Gwen in wrestling tonight? Oh!
Is she? Yeah, she is.
So again,
Is
getting
it her
caught.
match next?
It might be. I don't know. Obviously, getting caught in that is not a good situation for Gwen right now.
No.
We know Striker's wrestling twice as well. And Dane is down. Was that Pele, I believe that was? And there's a run elbow to Pitbull. Took him off his feet. Oh, went for a second one. I guess he got a bit, what's the word? Over enthusiastic then.
I think Ruby got over enthusiastic.
Oh, there we see a Snake Eyes. Dane to none other than the Crusher. The Crusher Nader. He's like, I'll be back after I win this match. But, what?
Oh, Ruby. She's a hoot and a half. Look what she did to Gwen.
Hoot and a half.
Yeah, hoot and a half.
I've heard her be called a whore before, but not a hoot and a half. What's a hoot and a half?
She's funny.
If you call her that, I wouldn't. Oh, S-Blade's leg's over!
Oh.
Oh, and Dane got stopped!
S-Blade's one.
Don't know, he hasn't touched the floor yet. Oh, they're getting away, they're getting away. S-Blade's, looks like both feet are on the... Yep, it's official. S-Blade is the new contender for next pay-per-view. Wow. So that's bad for Claw if Claw can keep his title tonight. That's like the worst opponent out of them four because of his past relationship with him. Wow. Wow.
Oh, Ruby thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. That's funny to me.
Okay.
Hence a hoot and a half.
You mean a bag of crisps?
Huh?
Bag of crisps.
I don't think she's all that in a bag of chips.
Crisp, you just said she was.
I said I think she's a hoot and a half.
No, you just said I think she's all that in a bag of, and you said chips, so I said you meant crisps.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You said crisps.
Yeah, because you said
I
chips.
said I don't think that she's all that in a bag of chips.
No, you said you think she's all that bag of chips.
No, I didn't. Why would I say that about Ruby?
Why would you say she's a hoot and a half and not a whore?
Because she's funny.
No, she's not.
She thinks she's all that.
She may think she's not. Don't make her funny.
I think it's hilarious that she thinks that she can beat everybody. Just because my sense of humor is not yours doesn't make it wrong.
I'm just saying what you said. You said she was all that in a bag of chips. So I corrected you. Said you mean crisps.
Didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Anyway, this is where
Moving
Dane
on.
fell. S-Blaze won. And we have the next match now. S-Blaze is the new number contender for next pay-per-view. Against the winner of tonight's world title match. As long as that world champion doesn't lose it before that match.
Wait, isn't your match next?
I don't have a match, but I am going to go. Oh yeah, help me, Kyla. 1 second. Okay. Here comes Kyla. Now to the ringside.
The girl of your dreams, apparently.
No. I'm a manager. I need to get out there because I'm her manager, supporting her in the match. That's what she asked. Affectionately. No, manager.
You did say she was one of the most important things. Hi, IVATOPIA.
Hey.
I can't wait for your help today.
Well, of
I
course.
know with you by my side, we're definitely gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna win.
Because
Woo.
I'm Kyla Dream, the girl of everyone's dreams, including yours.
I want to say you were in it once, but I would say Jess is more in it than you.
Wow, wait, you just did.
I was planning to let Gwen go out there and do it on her own, just like I'm going to do my 2 matches on my own. But guess what? After that cowardly attack by Kyla earlier in the night, you're probably going to see the replay soon, and of course, the cowardly attack by that whore, Ruby. You're lucky you're not on focus right now. I have bigger fish to fry, and so does Gwen. That little cowardly attack ain't going to stop her winning tonight, or me. I decided enough is enough. She needs a back watching tonight. So no more of them attacks are going to happen. I'm going to be at ringside watching her back. And then, she'll be at ringside watching my back. It's that simple because I'm the main event, I'm the icon, I'm the showstopper. And Gwen Striker's my wife, 2-time by the way. And she is absolutely the best female wrestler in this business today. And yes, Happy Man's still not arrived. He still won't pick up other than a little message, I'm injured. Well, you're pretty darn good when Okada and Kenny were trying to kick the bejesus out of you. For somebody who's injured, you defended yourself pretty well before I got there. And even when I got there, you defended yourself pretty darn well. I think it's just a load of bull. So you show up for our match with Kenny and Okada, or you don't show up. It's no skin of my nose. I'll just look even better defeating the 2 greatest in the world on my own, if you're not there. And then I'll go on to defend our tag titles on my own. But if you want some of that glory, then show up. If not, I'll cement my legacy even more.
Excuse you, Gwen's not the best. I am. And what do you mean? Kyla didn't attack Gwen. Ruby did. That was it. What is he talking about, Kyla? Is there something we don't know? And shouldn't IVATOPIA see it? If she attacked her? And what is she, a chameleon? She could blend in with the ring. With her green skanky ass. Ooh, that was a good move by Gwen. And who's reffing? Who's in the ring? Oh, it's April. She's got green hair too. What is with everybody in green? I'm surprised IVATOPIA didn't switch his red shirt to green for this. Jeez. I think all he owns is red shirts. I mean, every Christmas he takes a picture in the same red shirt. Every Christmas. It's a lot of Christmases. And that was an excellent move by Gwen. And IVATOPIA's throwing in chairs to try to help his dream girl. Oh, come on. Tap, tap. IVATOPIA's trying to distract April. Come on, IVATOPIA. Don't cheat. Striker's not. I wonder if he'd help her if apparently he knew that Kyla attacked Gwen. I'll have to make sure he knows. Oof. That was a good move by her. Dare I say it. Come on. That's a rope break. Rookie mistake. She just poked her in the eye and she slipped on a chair. And of course, IVATOPIA has to be distracting the ref. Oh? Is she gonna take the barbed wire bat? Ow! What was... I don't even know what that move was called. How does she keep slipping over air? She does like a great move and then slips on air. And now they're slapping back and forth. And with Kyla's big ass hands, she probably hurts worse than Gwen. 1, 2. And of course, IVATOPIA's got to slip on air too, trying to take down Striker. 1, 2, 3, 4. She won, and IVATOPIA distracted them. Really, IVATOPIA? What are we gonna do with IVATOPIA? Is she gonna... She's tapping, and of course, April didn't see it, because yet again, IVATOPIA was distracting. Ooh, she got her in the ropes on that one. That had to hurt. Come on, Gwen. Kick her ass. What? This must have been what Striker was talking. She did attack her. Somebody really should tell IVATOPIA. Hey, IVATOPIA, you're cheering for the wrong person. Oh my god, look at her go! She's such a cheater! And she's laughing! Wow. She is very poor sportsmanship. IVATOPIA's never gonna believe this. And she's acting like she's hurt! And what's this?
Kyla Dream here. Your dream, girl. That is why. What the? Ow! What the? What am I gonna do with you?
Can someone please tell IVATOPIA about this? IVATOPIA! Over here! I'm gonna throw something at him. Sorry! I didn't mean to throw it hard. I was trying to get your attention. And there Kyla's tapping again. Why isn't IVATOPIA looking at me? Really, Kyla? Everybody's seen the chair.
As I was saying, your dream, girl. Everyone's jealous of me just like she is now.
Save it for the ring. If April called that, that would have been out of line. Come on. And April started to count the DQ, but then IVATOPIA had to sit there and interrupt it again. What are we gonna do with IVATOPIA? Look at Gwen's arm, it's bleeding really bad. And he's throwing him more in chairs. Really, IVATOPIA? Gwen doesn't deserve this. What is she doing with that move? It looks awful. But the joke's on her with that one because it gets reversed. It looks like almost every time. That was a good arm drag by Gwen as IVATOPIA keeps throwing in chairs. You can't help be annoying. You got anything else besides chairs under there? Gwen's bleeding heavily. 1, 2, 3, She would have won a second. This is like the 4th time because she's tapped out twice. She's pinned her twice. Why doesn't Striker interfere at this point? Because IVATOPIA can't do nothing but interfere. Really? Ugh. What are we gonna do with IVATOPIA? Oof, that was a good move. Come on, pin her. If IVATOPIA lets you. I think the only point at this that she's gonna win is if April sees the woman tap. She's definitely making sure she stays down this next time. And she's nutting her and nutting her. And IVATOPIA interferes again, but he missed. Like the buffoon that he is. Tripping over air almost every match. That was a good Pele kick. Oh, and that's a good spinning clothesline right onto the chair. Head. Her head's already damaged. I wouldn't be surprised if Gwen tapped at this point. Oh, Striker finally interfered. Come on, Gwen. Ooh, nope. Come on, reverse it, reverse it. Yes, Gwen, 1, 2, 3. Striker, stop, 4. And he did it too late. But Striker, she could have won. Come on, she's tapping. Come on, April, look. Finally. Told you she was tapping, April. And there goes IWD falling again like normal. And of course this is the replays for people that didn't realize that, because it's on the screen. Yes, I know IWD did not fall twice. He probably did at some point in the day, but you know what I mean. This was a crazy match between these two. Gwen could have won like 10 times over. IVATOPIA kept interrupting, and Striker interrupted at one point to prolong Gwen's victory. But nobody really likes Kyla except for IVATOPIA, so I'm glad she didn't win. No one thought she would either. So that's... Oh wait, my bad. Nobody but IVATOPIA thought she would. Oh. Is IVATOPIA gonna come back over here now so we can... Ooh, IVATOPIA, come back over here for the match replays! Maybe they'll show it!
What the hell was that? Did you just see that? They just screwed Kyla out of the match! April was biased the whole time!
How was she biased? Gwen pinned her like 4 times! And she tapped out like 4 times.
She pinned her 4 times.
She did. Did you see?
No, I was too busy trying to tell April to concentrate in the match.
But in the... I threw something at
And then she just looked. Yes, that really hurt. And then she just looked at me and turned around and goes, oh, she tapped. I didn't see that happen.
I did.
Oh, Sabrina, what's this about?
But, real quick, Kyla attacked Gwen before the match even started.
Don't be silly, I never saw that.
It was in the replay! Not the replay, but
In the replays?
it was in Kyla's segment. You need to go back and watch it.
I don't have time for that right now. We've got to head announcer carry on. And here comes Sabrina Violet.
You're never gonna listen to me.
Our salvation. Oh, yeah, there we go.
My
Woo!
salvation.
Hey, Sabrina, how you doing? You going to join us at ringside? What?
You're weird.
I'm not. Take a seat, take a seat. We have next Kenny and Carter versus Striker Happy.
If Happy ever shows up.
Yeah, I agree. If not, Striker's in there with the best, 2 of the best in the world that he's beat individually. Thanks to Gwen's interference. But in a handicap situation if he didn't show up. Here he comes, like these from another company right now.
Do you think they should cash in tonight?
Well, it's up to you. Here comes Bryce the Best. So where's this at?
I think it's a bit ridiculous, really. Striker saying he's the best in the business. And Happy Man saying that Okada and Kenny are trying to prove they're the best by going off Happy Man's coattails, and he's also the best in the business. It's in my damn name. I'm Bryce the damn best. I'm the best in the business. So yeah, I'm going to sit back here because I'm not even on this card, and I'm going to enjoy this match where Kenny and Okada are going to shut Striker's mouth up for good
And why I say for good? Because we all know Happy Man's too much of a coward. He ain't going to show up to this match. It's a handicap match. Striker beat Okada because of a fluke injury during their match. He beat Kenny because of Gwen's interference. Now, they've got each other's backs. You know the thing that actually makes you a tag team? Me and Pyro, when we were tag team champs, we had each other's backs. Yes, it was a little bit at the start, but we had each other's back. Striker, every time you were tag team champion, you never had their back, and they never had yours. Ivan, Pitbull, Happy Man. And yet you're trying to cement you're the best tag team in all the business? You're not even close. To be that, you've got to be a good team. Me and Pyro were a good team. In fact, we were the best. I have to admit, they've been a better team than Happy and Striker. But when it comes to actual gold, Striker and Happy destroy them.
That's true.
And speaking of which, there's no Happy out here.
Happy's never out here.
But if they win this match, they will face it next pay-per-view, and then the winner will get to pick either Happy or Striker at Carnage.
Do you think Happy will ever come out and help Striker?
Well, straight after this, we have the tag match, so he needs to come out for that. They're going to lose the tag titles tonight.
Yes, but he didn't help last time. She's got a point.
I know, but Striker also didn't have a match directly before it last time. He's in there with probably two of the greatest of all time right now. So after this match, if he wins, loses, he's going to have nothing in the tank. And that's the thing here. That's why Gwen's staying out here, I believe, to help him. Because look at this, like he's going.
But she's all beat up too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Look, oh, in front of us, I ain't good at the start of the match.
Especially because she got beat up by Kyla before the match.
I don't think that's all that happened. But
And you kept throwing in chairs, cheating.
I was not throwing chairs. I was just manoeuvring the furniture. It was very crowded under the ring.
Why would you be underneath the ring, dummy?
Because I want to put my drinks under there for later on in the night. I get hot sitting here. Don't like Sabrina.
Of course you
See?
do.
Thank you.
Can I help you?
Exactly. It's nice for you to help.
Oh, jeez, you too.
Oh, Striker's got him in the corner. He's got a mega. The ref has finally got Carter away from it, seems.
So, I
Oh, whoa,
say...
reverse him! Oh my god, from top rope. Tombstone from top rope. It's over.
I say $100 is Happy won't come out.
Oh my god, 2.9. I don't think he will this match. I think he's going to come out with the tag team title match.
You're supposed to... Hey, I said he wouldn't. You're supposed to say he will.
No, because I'll lose my $100. I think he's going to come out next. Tag match, I think he will. Oh, what was it? Oh!
Ooh.
Ow! What in the hard part of the apron.
He probably should just...
Oh my god!
I know he doesn't like losing, but he should probably just throw in this match.
Well, if he loses, we've got a Carnage match. Striker will be facing one of these two at Carnage, so we're happy. They'll be at next pay-per-view, and the winner of that will get to pick, and we know both will want to pick Striker. Oh! The Striker's pinned both of these people. You know, technically, what? Oh, there's a kick out. That was a good move by Striker. Technically, Okada was a fluke because Okada had a freak accident during the match. And obviously, Striker took advantage of it.
Strikers take advantage of a lot of things.
Yeah, but he obviously got the victory because of that, and Okada doesn't like it.
And here comes Dane in the back. Let's see what he's got to say.
And he beat Kenny, but again, Gwen helped with that. Here's Dane. Ruth, unlike me, you are a main eventer. You were going to go out there and you're going to keep your belt. I can't believe I screwed up again. I've got to go. After you win your match, phone me, catch me up later, but I just need to be alone right now. And you know what you can do. And you've got Gary, Sky, Sir Dave backing you. You'll be fine. You can do it. You're ruthless after all. Something I am not. See you. Oh my god, look at this! It's a double V trigger! Ow!
Ouch, that looked like it hurt.
Definitely, and we just heard Dane, apparently he's leaving.
Poor Dane. I'm so sad.
Well, it's good for you there, Sabrina. If you want to cash in, you know Dane ain't gonna be there to help her. Oh!
That's
Did
true.
you see that German then? Ow, back of the head. He's got to count out. 17.
18.
19. Oh, barely.
Did you see Kenny keep trying to break up the count?
Yeah, but he wasn't legal. Oh, Gwen was trying to get the ref to stop the count, but he didn't listen to her. Oh, what's he doing? He just jumped over Gwen's head. Did you see that? Cocky to Okada. So like I was trying to say before, Dane's thing. So Okada does have a loss against Striker, but that was because of a freak accident, and Okada knows that. That's why he actually helped Striker keep his career a while back, and that battle royal he helped in. He gave the win so he get a title match, didn't he? Or he would have been fired. Because he wanted them to face in the future.
Striker just tripped over air.
I think he made a dive to catch him and he missed. And he's also beat Kenny, like I was saying. But again, Gwen was a big part of that. Interference and that. And so Kenny's upset over that.
So who do you think will win?
This match, Striker is the best in the business. The best in the world even. But I feel... Yeah, but I feel... That's because Kenny backed out. But I feel Kenny and Okada are on that same... What do you call it? That same level as him. Maybe slightly under. Maybe. But even slightly under, them two put together is way above Striker. So unless Happy comes out and helps, well, I don't think he's going to. I cannot see Striker winning this.
Same.
He's not going to trick them the way he tricked Jason and Ripper, last time in Handicap. Jason's good. Can't take anything away from him, but he is still technically he is a former world champion. I think he's a 2-time, if I'm not mistaken. But he's only been in business, what, 5-6 months? I don't think he's in his year yet, has he?
I don't think so.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Oh, I believe he's with Okada and Kenny.
Oh.
This ain't good. That means it's 3-on-1.
He really doesn't stand a chance now.
I believe they got Mai something. Oh, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they had a group called Chaos or something. He's part of that. See that loud? They were too arrested. Why Striker's fighting someone else?
Yeah, Striker's doomed.
Happy man, if he's going to help, he's got to help now. But I don't think he's going to.
I doubt it.
Because to him, he's losing nothing here. You have to face one of these at the paper at Carnage. That's like 5 months away.
He didn't even help with the last tag team title thing.
Yeah, but Striker did get the job done in that. The Jason and Ripper, you can't blame him for that. He was too busy getting pounded and running from Tiger. He was still in the match, technically. But the ones after that, Striker... Again, he was against the Wild Bros, but Striker is the main event, and the Wild Bros are not. And he overcame them. Well, look, he's trying to fight back. Riff, why are you not getting this Morty guy out the ring? He's not even legally in it. You're stopping Gwen getting in the ring. Oh, he's finally leaving. Oh, good move by Striker. Is he gonna pull it off?
Oh,
1, 2. Oh my god, 2.9 people!
I thought he had it there for a minute.
I did too! Look, I think it's over now. I think that was his last opportunity. I think it's over.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Striker's staying. No! Stop the kick! 1, 2. Oh, I might have been free that time if Kenny wasn't there.
He's come so close. He is so far away.
Oh, look at what? Happy's in the back! The Joker get a double one! Oh!
I think that might be the end of it.
I don't know, but we're getting Happy in the back apparently. Oh, what a drop kick. It's like a backflip. But anyway,
Let's see what he has to say.
Do you think I'm stupid? It's a simple question. Why would I get in the ring with Kenny and Okada, who can't beat me, when I have to defend my tag team gold later on this very night? That is just stupid. All I'm doing is risking my already injured body getting hurt more to give them a fluke. That is right, a fluke victory. So they can skyrocket to the top of the mountain as two of the biggest stars of all time. Of my coattails. Of my back. Not going to happen. I'm the longest reigning extreme final champion of all time. I'm the greatest IWD undisputed champion of all time. And I'm currently cementing my legacy as the greatest IWD tag team champion of all time. And yet, I'm gonna throw them a bone. Give them an opportunity that they don't deserve. Not on. It's gonna be happy days for me tonight. And sad days for them as I walk away still one of the tag team champions. As Drake will prove that he has what it takes to be by my side by beating Kenny, by beating Okada, then going on to help me retain the tag team champion. Sad days for all you. Happy days for me.
Well,
Wow.
now.
So apparently Happy is saying Striker's got to prove he deserves to be tag champs with him by winning this. Wow.
But he's already won 2 matches without him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying under Happy.
And also they're trying to use his cocktails to get to the top of the mountain. I believe they're bigger stars than Happy. No offense to Happy.
Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that Gwen smacked him?
Well, that time that Marty guy came out. Oh, no, that's not like an angel. Oh my god, that's his finisher! On the concrete with the fin mat!
Ugh.
That was in the ring going over. Double V trigger. Was this a third one in the match?
Or is it the fact that Striker swung at one of them and missed?
Well, he also got booted in the face. Oh my god, German. Booted in the face during that.
Yeah, and then the guy taunted and Gwen just sat there and watched.
Well, Gwen was arguing with Charles at the time, trying to keep him distracted.
Exactly, she did it at the wrong time.
Oh!
And Striker missed.
Oh, he said it's over. Kenny got it's over. You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got reversed though. Russian leg sweep. I think trying to hit the barbed wire on the way down more. I think him hit the barbed wire, like Kenny get up just at the same time out of him.
This is a really long match.
Oh my, whoa, barbed wire. The ref allowed it. Guess he's feeling sorry for Striker at this point. This is not a hardcore match, but the ref, oh no, he's not going to do it on the barbed wire. Oh, okay, just aside. Just to the side then, people. Oh!
Oof.
And again, Striker hit desperation move, hit the barbed wire. Oh, he's out on his feet, and Connor's recovered. Oh! Ow! You gotta give Striker credit, even if he loses what I think he's going to. The amount of effort he's put in this. And we glossed over. He's defending tag titles straight after this match. Straight after this. Oh, Bronco Buster! Oh, trying to get Carter annoyed here.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It could be. If he makes a mistake because he's annoyed, trying to take advantage. Or if he sees it's cool and just chokes him out.
Yeah, but it could also get worse.
Yeah. Oh, double drop kick. Ow.
Then what?
Exactly. It's a risk, but at this point, he's desperate. You don't see Striker in this situation often. But when do you see him against two of the greatest in the world? 1, 2, and he done it! Oh my god, 2.9 people. 2.9!
You can't get past that 0.9.
And that's the difference to winning this match.
That's
0.1. Whoa, it's 0.1. It's not even a second. Oh! Uh-oh.
1, 2.
Doing these. Oh, beautiful move by
He
Carter.
waited until Striker got out.
Yeah, he timed that beautifully. Oh, Striker needs to stop him. He needs to. Oh, he tried. Carter stepped in, outmaneuvered him. Oh, beautiful super kick there. Good arm drag. Beautiful move up. I believe his head's on the ropes. Yep, the ref says on the ropes. Striker doesn't normally do that such mistakes, but I feel he's desperate to get a pin here.
I think so.
Well, yeah, because
Or tap.
if he pulled him away, then pinned him, the other guy would have been up. He tried clock and broke it up. If the ref didn't see the rope then, that could have been a free. From behind. Oh! Like spin his heel into his face. Uh-oh. Oh! That Striker should not be doing a punching match at this stage of the match. I don't know what he's been through. 23 minutes so far. Oh, look at him. Yes! Is he going for moonsault? But I believe it's rope break still. and Carter's back in. 24 minutes he's been going, and he's got to defend tag titles after this. Oh!
Oof.
That was a pretty but devastating move then. I've seen that move before. Oh! Ow! Somehow Striker's back on his feet. Striker's fighting back. No, he reversed it. Kenny reversed it. Last second. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Striker needs to reverse.
Oh, we got... Oh! Gwen, last second.
1, 2.
I think his foot might have been on the rope too, though.
I think his arm was.
And I think he did kick out too. I think that was actually a kick out just in time before the 3, wasn't it? It was close. I don't think Gwen was needed then. Uh-oh, double team and behind the rest back. V-trigger. 4th one in match. Oh!
Striker needs to just stop.
I think he's going to after that. 1, 2, 3. Wow, what a match. And we're going to see them two at Carnage now. Next month we'll see them verse each other, and the winner will get to pick who they want to face. Striker or Happy, the loser gets the other one.
I guess Gwen couldn't really help out because of everything that happened to her in her previous match with Skylar.
Yeah, and look, with Marty too.
And with how she jumped right before her match.
Yeah, and like you said, that Gwen smacked him in the face once. Well, how much did Marty do damage? Look, he gets distracted. Look, like they're both resting now.
Yes, but Gwen was already pretty injured thanks to Kyla.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the amount of damage she did compared to him. So look, like here, he fought them both off, but then Kenny catches him. He fights him off. Now look, he's straight away on Marty. He's like 3-1 at this point. Look at him go, trying to fight back. Well then look, boom, boom. Ow. And this is when he left. And this, I thought he had it here. I thought he had it. Look at that. What a move by Striker. And Kenny didn't make it in time. But Okada got out.
Because that was one of his 2.9s. There's many 2.9s that he had throughout this match.
But I do believe...
Just couldn't get it.
Yeah, I believe 1-on-1. This is that wing Angel on the outside. Ow. I believe 1-on-1. Striker beat these just like he has in the past. I think maybe in Okada. Because he only beat him because of that freak accident, but then Okada wouldn't go down. So I think if Okada wins, Kenny, that's going to be a good match for him, Striker. Ow! That German there. Like this, he just timed this perfectly, Okada. Like he's a master in that ring. Look at that! Boom!
I wonder if Striker even seen him. I don't think he did until he got up and faced him.
Yeah, well, booted him. Look at this. This is definitely. I think this could have probably put him away. Well, Kenny's smart. He went for something else. Look, Striker went and he reversed that, and boom! This was incredible. Like,
I don't think Happy's gonna come out, especially with the way that he was talking about how he needs to prove himself with this match.
I don't know. Well, then
I think SupernovaTiffy
that's what
needs to
ended
be
it.
right.
That's what ended it, wasn't it? The fourth double. So was there only 8 of them? V triggers? Because they did double, didn't they? 4
Are
times.
you trying to be funny?
No, I'm just saying. Isn't that?
I think he is.
They did 4 doubles, so surely that's 8. So they did 8 individual V triggers. Wow, and now the tag team titles are on the line. Strike it with Happy Man supposedly taking on Rich and Tank Lee. So here comes Tank and Rich, and Strike is trying to recuperate before his match. Oh, we're going to the back. It's Legendary Theodore? I hope so.
A Legendary Theodore here. Just weighing my thoughts on this match. That was an amazing match we just watched with Striker, and so close. If Happy Man was out there with him, I think they could have got the job done. But him keeping his tag titles, unless Happy Man helps, I don't think it's going to happen. You need to pull off a legendary performance if he's going to.
Bravo, bravo, legendary performance. Definitely he's got to. Theodore's on the money there. He is on the money like normal. Oh, come on, Rich. I know Striker's hurt after what just happened. Poke him in the eye as soon as you start the match.
I mean, you've got to take a brave advantage. You can with him, alright?
I know, he's going for it already. 1,
1, 2.
2. Oh my, whoa. That would have been a big victory.
I don't think Happy Man's going to come out, so I agree with SupernovaTiffy.
I don't know, we'll find out. After what he saw Striker go for him, I think it'd be stupid if he doesn't try to come out and help.
I think at this point, Rich might win. Rich and his team.
Well, yes.
Rich and Tank.
Striker's... what was the word? I would say he's not on the ball right now because he's tired. See, he's doing little mistakes. That's not like him. He's just been through a 25-minute match with 2 of the greatest of all time. I think anybody at this point would be like that.
So who do you think will win? I'll go with whoever you pick.
I'm going with Rich and Tank at this point, unfortunately, the Striker. Unless Happy Man shows up. If he shows up, I think he might be able to turn the tide. Assuming he's lying about really being injured.
Do you want to make another wager like we did last time?
Okay, what wager?
Do you think Tank Lee is going to win? And I think he will too.
Okay.
But, to have funsies.
Whoa, what is move? Look at his move.
Oof.
Whoa!
That looked amazing. Hopefully he can do 4
What?
more of those and he might win.
Okay, so what's this thingy?
But anywho, if you win, you take me out to dinner. If I win, I make you food.
Okay.
At my apartment.
Oh, but we picked the same people.
I pick Striker.
Oh, okay.
People tell me I like to talk a lot, and I'm all rich, because my name's Rich Talk. The fact is, one thing I won't be talking about tonight is us going out there and losing to Striker Happy Man. You know why? Because we're going to go out there, and we are going to defeat them. We are going to make them tap, we're going to basically pin them, we're going to hit 1, 2, 3, we're going to knock on, we don't care how we're going to do it, but we're going to come out with the tag team titles, 1 in my arm, 1 in Tank's arm. It's that simple. And we won't be richer for it, won't we, Tank? Definitely.
So let me get this straight. Either way, you guys are gonna go out to eat.
Well, help take my mind
Got
off.
it right.
It'll help to take my mind off the whole thing with Jess and the
It's a
hospital.
win-win for me.
And with my kid and stuff, won't it? So I can only visit her at certain times. So
And I'll make sure it's not on the times that you can visit.
yeah, good, thank you then. Oh, strike it! Oh! Wow. Tank going high. The big man. Ah, what a leg drop! What a leg drop! Here comes another leg drop. Oh, last minute. Whoa! Chunsoft! Oh.
Do you think this match will be as long as the previous one?
I don't know when it comes to. Ow! He's trying. Oh, he tripped.
Over what? His shoes?
No, I think. Oh no! I think I saw what he's trying to do. He's trying to get to the outside, and he slipped on the way out. He's tired. He's done 25-minute match already. What were you in this? About 5 minutes already? You've got to give him credit for the situation he's been through. Ooh, he's getting a chair now. And Gwen distracting the ref, but they cut the chair off him. Well, he needs every help he can. Well, he needs every help he can. Oh no, he's getting choked out! Okay, that's a rope break, but Gwen doesn't realise that the ref is not breaking it up because he doesn't see it. She's actually hurting him now by mistake.
Didn't she do that last time?
Yes.
She's done that a few times.
See, look, straight away she turned around rope break. So Striker's got even more hurt by that situation than he was earlier. Because if that was in the ring, that might have been a tap out. But because it was on the rope, the ref would have broke it straight away. Oh!
But there's a few times that she's caused him more pain than necessary.
But at the same time, as we already stated, she is also tired from her actual match too. She's not 100%, is she, in there?
Correct.
Well, no, he just nutted him! He was about to pick Rich up and take advantage, he got nutted! Ow! Oh, he's getting dragged. He's dragging him. He's putting it in the chair. He needs to check. No, oh, he got reversed. I think he was going to set him up on something on the chair then. Striker. Oh, right in the face. Moonsault. Did he push him away from the rope? No, he didn't. I thought he did a little bit. The ref said no, though. No, no. Good move by Striker.
Happy does know that if Striker loses, they both lose, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Oh, what move? Oh, that's not a rope break, ref. See, the ref said that was rope break. His foot was on the rope then. Oh, good move. Oh, no, he fell right into him. Oh, no, wow. He has to reverse it. He meant to do that. See that?
I don't think you meant to, but it worked.
Oh,
there's Happy!
Oh, Happy's got to win it for him then. What's he doing? Oh, look at him taunting while Striker's still getting pounded in the ring. Oh, is he trying to say he's injured? He's smart. Striker's still getting beaten in the ring as we speak.
He's not that smart if he doesn't help his partner. If you're my partner, you'll tell me, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's what's win the match. Oh, one, two. Oh! Okay, Striker wants a tag. Sorry, Happy Man does.
Striker better do it.
Oh, he blocked it. There's a tag! And Happy's jumped off the apron. What the hell? Where's he going?
I don't know who's being happy.
What's he doing? Oh, Rich is coming behind him. He has a team Rich! He's saying he's smart. And Striker's getting choked out in the ring. He's throwing a chair at him.
And they can't break it, and they don't have to break it up either.
But Striker's still taking a pounding. Oh, Happy's getting walled in the face. Oh, he's got him in the groin. And Striker hasn't had a breather. The whole point of the tag was he gets a breather. Where's he going? What's he doing?
Happy Man, if you had actually been in the building and listened to your partner, he's been trying to contact you. I've already changed the match to an elimination. You've just got yourself counted out. He's now in a handicap. Well done now. See what you do when you don't pay attention and when you don't communicate with your partner? You're supposed to be tag team partners, not solos.
Oh my! I see what.
Seriously?
Frog splash 1 second. 2.9.
Wow.
So basically, Happy came out here, got the tag. I'm smart. Get a tag. Get counted out. Okay, I think that's rope break again, and Gwen once again stopping it. And I'm smart. We get counted out. We lose the match, but we keep the tag team titles. Striker's been trying to contact him. He's been ignoring him. And Tina's changed the match. It's not even in my notes. I don't even know when she did it, but she changed the match. And Striker knew about it. Happy didn't. So he could have just cost him the tag titles. Wow. I would like to say Tina outsmarted him, but I don't think Tina did it on purpose. I think it's just Happy outsmarted himself. It's arrogance. Look at him outside. He looks upset.
You think?
Oh, he's getting forked now, Striker is.
I mean, wouldn't you be upset?
Oh, he's arguing the ref, so Striker's getting more of a forking.
Oh. Happy just screwed this up big time.
Yeah, I think he's got some tag titles. So it's like, I'm taking you out for dinner then, it seems.
Wait, it was me. If you won, you took me out to dinner. If I won, I made you dinner.
I thought it was the way round.
No.
So not which way round was it?
What she said.
Okay. Oh, powerbomb! Boom! Oh! 1! Ah. So Striker has to pin both of these to win this match. Oh, reversal! Ow! Almost like a reverse. I don't know what you call that. On the throat. So you're making me dinner if I win. If you win.
Yes.
Whichever way round it is. Basically, Striker's gonna lose it. Oh, wait, what's this? Happy behind the back! Oh, he rolled at the last minute. You see Tank get out of the way? Oh, Tank still managed to avoid it. And he got kicked in the face by Tank. He's got it again. So Happy didn't actually do it and there's no ref. Because the ref was busy with Gwen. So he didn't actually help. He just... He tried.
He tried.
Go
for effort.
Oh, he's getting pounded. He's getting pounded. How is Striker still in this?
I'm still surprised Happy Man came out.
Well, obviously he wanted to tag. He's just going to walk off and get the count out. He wasn't going to wrestle, was he? That's why. He knew Striker couldn't win this in this situation. And instead of helping Striker, he's made it 10 times worse. Because instead of Striker getting the tag and being on the outside for 20 seconds and the match is over, Striker was getting pounded in the ring. So he didn't actually get a breather. He just thought, oh, Happy's now going to get in a minute and help. Nope. He's actually made it 10 times worse. And now he's getting double team when Happy's arguing with the ref. Oh, Striker managed to get rid of Rich. Oh, he outmaneuvered Tank there. Good move by him. Oh, he dodged that. Beautiful. Oh, he got from behind. Happy did something. He got Rich from behind. Oh, he fell.
What was that?
I think he went for a headbutt and tripped.
That was like the most comedical trip ever. They should put that on the replay.
I don't know if they did or not.
They should.
Oh, he's just spiked on the apron. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Happy's desperate trying to help Striker now to screw him up.
Well, it's kind of his fault now if they lose.
Well, yeah, he showed up for 2 matches. You know, this one technically he did, but... Oh, German! Beautiful! That's over if it's that! 1, 2,
3.
Oh, 1-1 with Rich now. But Striker's down! And Rich is taking advantage! What's Happy doing?
No, no!
He missed!
Who's gonna strike her?
Okay, I think he got in the way, so he missed striking the way down then. So he did help. Oh, he's doing something! He's doing something! Uh-oh. Oh, no, he said no, no. Oh, he says no. No! No! Ow! Ow!
Ooh.
Striker's trying to cover up then. Uh-oh. This could be it. Oh! Flying elbow. Right to the gut. Going for a second one. Oh, again! Striker's back on his feet. I don't know how he can stand after all this. And yet they're just changing punches. This late stage of the match. Rich, I think it's fine, but not for Striker. Good move, number 1. Oh, has he done it? Moonsault! Rope break though, rope break. Happy just took Tank out!
Isn't Tank already out?
Well, he clotheslined him so he can't interfere in any shape or form. He's officially out of the match, but I was happy he's been interfering or trying to. Oh, what a move! In the air, RKO! Look, he's done it again, he's up for Tank again. Oh, did you hear him hit him?
It sounds really bad, it really does.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get hit.
A second one in a row! Look, he's going for him again! I think Tank's ducking him. Oh, he didn't duck that shot though.
Nope.
This is what Striker needs. He needs to take advantage so Tank can get it. Look, Happy, I'm smart. Look again, going for another swing. He's missing. Oh, he got him. He got him. Look at him. I'm smart.
He needs to just pin him.
He's been trying to make sure he stays down. Remember, in comparison to Striker, Rich is fresh in comparison. He needs to pin a pin. Oh my God, Superman punch. Uh-oh. Oh, he's trying to grab him.
He missed. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he kicked out. I think he kicked out before the 3.
Nah.
It was close. Oh, Happy's in the ring. What's he doing? Oh!
Did save it.
Oh! There he goes, there he goes, there he goes!
All behind the ref's back.
Yep.
At least Gwen's helping now
But
the right way.
You struck his Striker!
Oh God.
Did you see that? You struck his Striker in the face! Happy did!
I think that was an accident. But still.
That could cost him the match.
Did it?
I don't know, I'm going to find out. If he doesn't get up after this elbow and he pins him, it's over.
1,
1,
2.
2. It did! Happy Man's boots cost him the match. Look, he's got the thing. Look what he's doing. Oh! Oh, he got kicked in the head.
How did he get kicked in the head?
Holy fudge, we have new tag team champions. Tank and Rich. That's where Happy Man came in. It's like the knight in shining armor, gonna save the day. Here's the tag. He's gonna take 2 on 1 handicap. Nope, he just leaves. Or tries to. Does bragging how small he is, gets attacked by Rich. Look, Rich is legal. Look at him. Yeah, I know, I'm smart. The real Rich behind him. And then look. Look, he hit me with a chair, ref. DQ him. He was even then trying to get DQ over and get a count out, wasn't he?
Maybe he's always trying to find ways to weasel his way out of things.
And look, boom, groin kick. He got in to tried to break the count up. But his team. Happy's like, I've won it.
That's where he left.
Yeah, 20. Look, I'm smart. Look, woo, we keep the titles. But no, Cena changed the match. He didn't realise. And Striker fought on. Striker must have wrestled what? 25 minutes last match? It's got to be 25, 30 for this one. He's must have wrestled for like an hour or over. Incredible. That's when some miracle got rid of him. And of course Rich took advantage instantly. What smart on Rich's thing. And Rich saw Happy tried to go for him and actually missed Striker for that reason. So Happy did help there. Look at that. Look at that.
But he's not good at helping out, really.
Look, 1, 2, 3.
See?
I don't know.
I told you it was 3.
Yeah, but if the ref was a little slow in the count, he might have kicked out. Look, you get away there. Behind the rest, back, beated Rich up. And then watch this. I don't know what happened here. Striker whipped him. And then look, he dropped his Striker in the back, in the face.
I think that was lack of communication.
Yeah, I think Striker was, he thought Striker was whipping at him. But he said Striker whipped him, then ran and got kicked in the booted by Happy. Like Happy's in the corner right now, like smiling, and then he realises, doesn't he? Because you see the second when he realises this, he's like, what? No! Look at him shouting, screaming at the ref.
And that's where Happy Man not really interfered, but
well, took his temper out on Rich.
yeah,
Kicked him in once, and then got kicked in the head for it.
like how do you get kicked in the head from somebody that's laying down?
I know, but we have Ruth and Nora, so this could be big for you, Sabrina. Are you gonna cash in tonight? I guess you won't want to tell us. You want to keep it secret. But the options there. So we could have Ruth walk out as the champ. We could have Nora for the first time ever, or even Sabrina, or maybe Nora and Sabrina. If you cash in on Nora when she wins, I don't know. We're going to the back though. We believe it is Gary, her teammate. Let's see what he has to say. Now, here's Nora.
Let's get dangerously love. We could go a little early, have a celebration. Ruth will just meet us later on. Come on, Sir Dave, you too. Let her go. Ruth got this. She's out there against Nora. She's better than any skills or any training at this point. She's still a newbie. She was lucky to even get the opportunity she did. It's because she came in last and then just stayed out of the fight. Why she got it? Ruth's gonna decimate her. The only trouble she'll have is Sabrina trying to catch her, but I believe Sabrina respects Ruth enough that she won't. So let go and let's get this party started. I'll get some drinks ready for her.
Should even house respect that. I don't really like us leaving her here when we should be backing her up. But you're right, we've got this. And I believe, as you put it earlier, you need to mention it, Dane needs it right now. So let go and catch it with Dane. Will I get him in a good mood? And then Ruth will come with the celebration will start when she comes with her women's title. Respect that.
Whoa! So Ruth has got no backup, Sabrina. Gary said basically you respect Ruth too much to basically interfere. So Ruth's going to win this, and then she's going to. Dane's in a state right now, so they need to go and help support him, cheer him up, and then Ruth will show up with the title, and they'll have a big celebration. So they're actually backup's gone.
No offense, but I don't think she really needs it.
Well, that's what they're saying.
I mean, Nora has been a wrestler for all of what?
A few months? But she's been trained by Jess, one of the greatest women's champions of all time. Oh,
no matter how good your coach is, doesn't mean that you'll be good yourself.
That's what we're going to find out. Oh, she takes down to Ruth.
I don't know, Nora might actually win, and I'm going to go for Nora. Because it seems like you're going to go for Ruthless. Here you going for IVATOPIA. Ooh, that looked good.
I personally think Ruth is going to win.
Okay, so you're going for Ruth.
I would like Nora to win because she is my therapist, even though she's kind of been, ever since she's been back from a wedding.
MIA.
What?
MIA.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay, you gotta pick one. Pick.
Well,
now.
to win then Ruth. As long as Sabrina doesn't interfere. If Sabrina interferes, and then it's Sabrina. She's walking out the title. As long as she decides not to interfere.
It'll be me whenever I decide to cash it.
So like I said, I think Ruth's going to win unless Sabrina decides to cash in.
Tonight, Nora, you got lucky. There's nothing ruthless about when you won your opportunity. Luck was on your side. They should change you from Nora Awesome to Nora Lucky. Because you just happened to be at the right place at the right time. The stars must have aligned for you. But tonight, unfortunately for you, I'm more ruthless than anybody you've been in the ring with. My title stays with me tonight.
Like normal, Ruby's got super confidence as she's taken it to Nora and the ring outside in front of us.
Wouldn't she? I mean, look, no offense to Nora, but look who she's in the ring with.
What do you mean on the outside of the ring with? Because they're outside right now.
It's so funny, IVATOPIA.
I know. I was good on that.
That was a very good one.
Thank you.
Oh my god, you do it. Oh.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Oh, Nora's gone high. Whoop. Oh, she beat it last second. Fine, but oh, got kicked in the head after hitting the head. She crashed and burned and got kicked in the same head she crashed and burned with. And Ruth is taking advantage. She's been very ruthless with her now. Look at that. Oh.
I don't even think she has to be fully ruthless to win, just saying.
Oh, that was ruthless by Nora. She just kicked her into the hoo-ha area.
In the what area?
The ding-dong area.
The what area?
The ring-wong area.
The what area?
The King Kong area.
The what area?
The woo-woo area. Neck breaker. Oh. What are you laughing for over there, SupernovaTiffy?
I think I broke SupernovaTiffy.
Oh, she's grabbed her in the ping-pong area.
The what area?
The ting-tong area.
What area?
The wingy-longy area. Whipped her. Oh, she's well underneath her. What's wrong with you? Neck breaker. Oh, she's got pinner. New champ. No, kick out. Not even a 2.
I think SupernovaTiffy's really broke.
I noticed. Oh, she just flung her. Flung her for the air like she don't care. Super kick. Oh. Oh my god, what the hell's that? 1, 2. You like the hippopotamus in her ear. There's a hippo running around apparently. Oh no, it's your SupernovaTiffy. What was that?
She's not a hippopotamus.
Nora just screamed. And then we got a wolf going off in the ring with Ruth at the same time. Oh god. This has turned into a zoo. Oh, got to go. Oh, what's this?
What does that make you?
Boom, the zookeeper.
That's what I was gonna say.
Don't Tiffy, calm down. Oh, she's reversing her. Oh, set up. Calm down. Boom. 1. It's over. 2. And oh, barely. The rest of the shoulders hurts after that. No, back of the head and into the back.
And who do we have coming up in the back?
She may be Nora after what we just seen. Here she goes, Nora.
Hey, don't sneak up on me like that. Don't even look at this envelope. It's got nothing to do with the situation we're in right now. Basically, I'm gonna go out there, and I'm gonna become the women's champion. What did Ruth say earlier? I was lucky, and I should change my name to Lucky. No, I'm an awesome. You know why? Because we are awesome. And gold runs in our blood. Think about it. Jess, 4-time women's champion. Even my sister, is a former world champion. And I don't know how many women she's had. Titles, that is. I didn't mean to go that way. I know when it comes to her, it could be easily go no. But I wasn't going to do that. It's titles. And of course, Zoe. I believe she's a former champ herself. So it's about time for this awesome to join them as a champion. And once I get a hold of that belt, it'll be the last time that the women's championship changes hands. Because I'm just that awesome.
Wow, you heard her. She's confident she's going to get the job done.
She shouldn't be too confident because she's not going to get it done.
It's hard to do. I don't see what the problem was. It's hard to talk about a sister with other women when she meant titles. I was going down that route too when she started saying that.
Because you got a dirty ass mind.
No, just Ruby likes to be women guys as much as she can. Oh,
I
top
think
rope.
you do have a dirty mind, IVATOPIA, but
Oh,
I don't mind it one bit.
Ah, thank you very much, Sabrina. Oh, she got her. She's taking advantage. Oh, look at this, look at this. Boom! That's the second one. 2,
3.
Oh, kick out, kick. Oh. Jess! Jess is here!
Why is Jess here? Shouldn't she be resting?
Yeah, look at her arms. They're all wrapped up.
She hasn't even been released yet.
I don't think she has. What's she doing here? Oh, go by
Well, I
Nora.
don't know. Go stop her.
What do you mean I gotta be
She's the mother of your child. Go stop her.
So are you!
Yes, but I'm not an idiot going out in the ring when I'm all
Oh, she broke it up! She broke it up! What's she doing? Whoa! Look at this, she's got Ruth!
Why aren't you helping?
What can I do?
Get her out of the ring?
She knows what she's doing. Oh!
Don't.
Guy in the gut! Just be careful. Oh, whoa, she set up. Oh, she says she's number 1. She's leaving, she's leaving. Nora! Is she just... Oh, last second! What's she doing? Look at it, look at it! Oh! She was going for a pin then! Holy
This is not
fudge!
the best idea for Jess. This is probably one of the worst ones she's had.
Champ, Nora's the champ!
Oh my.
Nora's the champion!
I was not expecting that one.
So Sabrina, if you get in the ring now, you have Jess to deal with, so I guess it makes sense you not cashing right now. Wow, Nora back up. Holy fudge, we have a new champion!
Why didn't you stop Jess? She could injure herself even more.
You saw she knew what she was doing. She's fine. Her arms look horrible right now, though. All the bandages on them from the burns. Oh, whip. That was an incredible Ruth. Ruth got cheated there. But Nora is a women's champion. She got the job done. And Ruth had no backup. If her guys were in the back, or Sky, the girls too, one of them could have come out and dealt with that. She almost had it won there.
Well, she didn't.
Nora came close to winning it here, though.
All on her own.
Yeah. Well, again, like you said, but she didn't. This, I think Ruth had it won here. Look, but boom.
Just from out of nowhere, which she should be resting and healing for her baby.
I think this is more out of nowhere. Look at this. Look, Ruth is set up for a pin, and boom! She's about to bend back like Matrix and got them legs and feet in her face.
Butted in the face, basically.
Yeah, and then Nora took advantage, and boom, Ruth tapped. Wow, Nora's the women's champion. Oh, every horse's been a women's champ now.
I wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
That was very unexpected.
Definitely. Now we have the Stream Fighter title, Grasshopper defending against Wildstar. Come, Wildstar, take it off him. You can do
I
this.
think Grasshopper is going to win, no offense.
I do too, but I want Wildstar to beat him. There's a difference. Speaking of Grasshopper, he's in the back. Let's see what he had to say early tonight, unfortunately. Let's go to him now.
As a champ that runs this very camp and the current Street Fighter champion, I'm watching there as Jess is blindsiding Ruthless to basically help Nora become the women's champion. Well, the thing is, you don't dare interfere in my match because you can't handle me. And Lucy, Von Count, keep an eye out on her in the back, and if you see her hit the ring, you intercept her. That's simple. As for you, Wildstar, you'd have a chance against me.
Wow. So
I mean, he's not wrong.
What do you mean he's not wrong?
Wildstar really doesn't stand a chance.
Well, we're going to find out. He is a former Street Fighter champion himself. It's one of the only titles he's had. Oh, and the tag titles with Pitbull won, but that was more down to Pitbull than him. And we saw that. Oh, where's he going? He's not going to beat Grasshopper that easy.
Yeah, he doesn't stand.
Oh, he just flung him.
Seriously?
He threw him. Well, Grasshopper stopped him. I was going to say before that last match that Wildstar was a part of to earn this shot. Remember that he went at Battery with you. He went for like everybody. Never seen him that determined.
But you have to admit, no offense to Wildstar, but he's not that good.
No, it's a chance to prove it that he can do it. And besides, SupernovaTiffy, you helped team with Carnage and you helped keep your winning streak at Carnage going. Speaking of that, the only other person who's got a better winning streak at Carnage is Grasshopper himself. He was the first one.
Like, I like Wildstar, don't get me wrong.
He's also undefeated at Carnage too, but less shows. Is it like 2 shows, 3 shows where you're 4 or 3? And Grasshopper's 4 or 5. He's the only person who's undefeated at every single Carnage.
But
No! He's got the power over. Oh, Grasshopper!
I'd like for Wildstar to win. He's a nice person and all, but I don't think he will.
Just want to find out. Speaking of Wildstar, we had a pre-recorded with him in the back early tonight. We're going to go to that in a second. Let's Grasshopper top first. I don't think.
No.
No, okay. Head
Let's
to
go.
Wildstar.
I'm going to be wild and profiling and styling all over your face in that very cage. Grasshopper, you may be the champ that runs this very camp, as you keep calling. You may be the head of tops. But the fact is, I got nothing to lose now. I was out here trying to prove myself again and again for Tanya, and yet, for some reason, she doesn't want me. Well, I'm not there to prove anything to her anymore. I'm out there to prove that I am better than everyone else in this business. I'm better than her, I'm better than you. And she'll be begging me to take her back. She'll be on her hands and knees with them boots on, kissing my feet to celebrate with me that night. But guess what? I'm going to say no. Because I'm the Stream Fighter champion. And I'm better than you. And I don't need you anymore. And Grasshopper, you're going to feel my wrath tonight on my way to getting my title.
Is he finally over Tanya? Or did she actually just go up to him and say, I want you back, he's all over again?
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, he's whipping him.
There's no offense to Tanya. She acted like he was the only loser, but she didn't win much.
Well, yeah, that's why she's put a group together to try to stop that. And so far, with the exception of Tiger, but that's still to be seen, he needs to win tonight to win the title. None of them have got titles since. So, like, she didn't get the opportunity because she failed the opportunity to get a title shot. Her bros, or whatever she calls them, the Wild Bros, they failed to get their tag shot. And Tiger has succeeded to get hit. Oh, what's this? And tonight, he could become the world champ. We'll find out. If he fails again, then they all failed. Oh, look at this, look at this!
Oh.
Whoa!
That was a really good power. It was almost like a pop-up power bomb.
Yeah, he basically like made him into accordion then, like a.
He tossed him up.
It's over.
No,
Oh no!
You didn't see him get up.
You see the little days though. Oh! He's making that sure that's precise smack into the cage to get him down.
He wanted to wait till it did the most opportune damage.
And that's Grasshopper, unfortunately, and yeah, he's won it now.
Yeah, I don't see Wild Cell getting up.
I would
He
say.
might.
Whoa,
There
what
it
the?
goes.
I was going to say, up until that point, this match I think has been mainly Wildstar. Has been destroying Grasshopper. I think Grasshopper's distracted by Jess being in the building.
Why would Grasshopper be distracted by Jess?
2. What do you mean? Why? Because like everybody knows, even though we can't prove it, that he basically told Lucy to set fire, what put her in hospital, and put our kid in hospital. And then she's just basically returned.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Why do you think he told Tops to intercept her if this comes near the ring? Everyone knows he's done it, even though there's no proof. That's why he's got away with it. Well, won't stop Jess going after him, will it? Or Lucy, who's the one who actually did it, but on his orders.
Yes, but if Jess goes after them, she's injured. Like, it could kill her.
Anyway, we're going to the back, pre-recorded. No, she's tougher than that.
What? You want to stop and ask me how I'm feeling about being the new champion? Well, firstly, how do you think she feels? She feels amazing now that she's the champion. Well done, by the way, Nora. I knew you could do it. As for me, this is certain. Soon not to be so rookie who messed with my family as part of another certain group, but she personally did it, so I got some business to do. Well done again, Nora. Yeah, thanks. This letter? You're still here? I've gotta go. Leave me alone.
And we're back.
You might want to go find Jess.
And there's Grasshopper crashing and burning. And what was that about a letter? She was hiding that earlier, wasn't she?
Yeah, I wonder what it's about.
I don't know. Oh, there's a kick
Could
there.
be something very juicy.
I don't know. She seems very sad about it when she should be celebrating. She's the women's champion now. Oh, it caught me there.
She
Oh,
seemed really distracted.
definitely. And Jess looks like she is going after Lucy
So why
and
don't you
them.
go after her?
Well, I don't know where she is.
Go find her!
Head announcer right now. Gotta do
What's
job.
more important?
Oh, no blow.
Your job or your woman?
Yeah, but right now, she's fine as long as she doesn't run into him. And besides, if she comes out to Grasshopper, I can see it from here. So, drop kick in the face.
You're insufferable sometimes. You know that?
I'm not. Oh, hit to the face. Oh,
Even I think you should go after
drop kick.
Jess.
Oh, he's
She
bleeding.
doesn't do anything stupid.
Well, the one she wants is him, and he's in the ring. So from here, I can see.
Yes, but you don't think she'll go after Lucy? Or anybody else from that team?
She may not find them.
Yes, but may not and will not are two different things.
Yeah, but I'm the head announcer. I'm supposed to be doing my job at the pay-per-view.
And you're supposed to be doing your job as her boyfriend.
Well, technically, we're on a break right now. We're not.
Oh my god, who cares?
Oh, whoa! He's Grasshopper.
The woman you love.
Grasshopper. Look. Oh, he got wild style. Oh, ow! Did you see his ankle? It kind of gave. Well, I think that's it.
I think that could be it too. That's what I was going to say, but you beat me to it.
Yeah, I think he's done it. Wow. And he almost started climbing and racing him, and he thought better of it.
Is Wild still okay?
I don't know. He's not moving.
Did he die?
SupernovaTiffy, go and poke him.
You poke him.
No, I'm heading out. I gotta stay here.
Fine, I'll go poke him.
Oh! You didn't say push him so hard! Jeez! Somebody see how hard you shoved him?
I did. I just poked him.
I can rumble you back here now. I think you've knocked him unconscious if he wasn't already. I could have said poke him.
I poked him.
You saw, Sabrina, you saw how much he moved then?
That's a very vicious poke.
Yeah, please don't poke us. You knock us unconscious. Actually, go poke Grasshopper. Just like that. And Lucy. Probably knock them out.
I didn't knock nobody out.
Well, that's not really moving, so I think you might have knocked him out. The cage is being lifted, and they're actually they're putting him on a gurney and helping him out as we speak.
See, I can't knock people out with pokes.
Well, yeah, no, why are you poking Sabrina over there? Sabrina's face looks like she's in a lot of agony. Sabrina, what's going on?
Her pokes really hurts.
Yeah, stop poking people, please, unless it's some of the members of Tops. Ah, God! Oh, my arm! Don't poke so hard!
I didn't poke, I punched. There's the difference.
Oh, no! Oh, God, it's gone dead! It's gone dead! Oh, my God, look how wibbly wobbly it is! Sabrina, I can't move it! Oh, it's like...
You guys are mean.
Oh, my God, it's gone dead!
I'm leaving.
You can't, you gotta do your job!
You're mean.
I grew up, and that's when Grasshopper won, unfortunately. Came to stream. Chat. Oh, Nora! What's this about?
Maybe she's gonna talk about the letter.
I don't know what this about. Oh, yes, you're grabbing the mic. See what this about.
I don't believe I'm doing this, but since it's the right thing to do.
After all, today's supposed to be the best day of my life. I just won the women's title in IWD. But at the same time, I have a doctor's note. Something that I suspected a few days ago. I asked them to basically do a test and confirm or not to confirm, and I refused to open the letter with confirmation until after this match. This was not meant to happen. You were meant to be collateral damage. Nothing more. I don't have anything against you, but I hated your mother for what she did to me and our side of the family. I was always nice to you, but deep down I wanted to get back at her, the way she treated me. And I said to my side of the family, I am doing so. When you asked me for help, I saw an opportunity to finally snatch that and give her what she deserves. But in doing so, I got closer to you, and I realized you're actually a good person inside. And unlike your horrible mother, and it was wrong what I was doing, so I stopped and finally allowed my current husband to set a date for us to marry. Because after all, I had kept our engagement for 3 years. I wasn't going to marry him. While I had an idea for this plan in my head, I always felt that I could justify what I was planning to do if I ever got the opportunity to, as long as we weren't married. But thanks to you, I stopped and rushed the marriage. If you call being engaged for 3 years rushed. Then I felt ill, and I was worried. Well, that's what the doctor's note's about. Basically, I used my therapy sessions for the only time in my whole career to manipulate someone. Your mother seemed to be obsessed with him, so you need to understand. It was my way of hurting her, but like I said, I stopped it and went to get married because of you, Jess. And it is why I'm so sorry to have to tell you that. I manipulated IVATOPIA into believing for his own good to get back with you, that he needed to be with me, and it was wrong, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it. He was already broken and hurt, and instead of making him better, I used that to get at your mother. But in doing so, I've broken him more, and I've hurt you, and made it even worse. After I was pregnant, I felt that this could be the end of it. I'd tell him not to say anything, part of client confidentiality and all that, it's over. But then this note, I'm pregnant. And it's IVATOPIA'S baby. Because while I was doing sessions with him, and the timing of everything, my husband finally came back after being away for a year. I'm so sorry, Jess. I didn't mean for things to go this far. Especially once I realized how good you were, and I never ever planned to get pregnant. I just wanted to basically hurt your mom and show her that I can have something that she's obsessed with. I'm so stupid. I thought about not telling you at all, but then I thought I can't deny this kid its real father. He needs to know. Because I'll never get rid of our kid. So for that reason, and the only reason, I'm out here on my hands and knees begging you for your forgiveness, telling IVATOPIA it's his kid, and again, I'm so sorry, Jess. I didn't mean for things to go this far. It sucks too. Because I built him up and built him up, but it was a one-night stand in the end. That's all it was. And one last thing I want to stress so much, that I convinced him it was what he needed to get better. So he could basically get to the end goal to be with you. This was completely on me. I took advantage of him with my area of power. I should never have tried to lower myself to that bitch's level. And I did, and this is what happened.
Are you serious? Really? IVATOPIA. Really?
So let me get this straight. I brought you in to help him. And just like my slut of a psychopath mother, you took his fragile brokenness and tricked him into sleeping with you. And now, you're pregnant with his baby, while mine and his baby is currently in intensive care, fighting for their little life, thanks to a fire caused by that psychopath, Lucy, on the orders of that lowlife grasshopper. Is that right? The only person that I trusted, the only person that had left that had my back, is just as low as her sister. That slut bitch mother of mine. Is that correct? I'm so sorry I went too far. I thought deep down you were just like her. And you're not. Shut it now. If you are not pregnant, I would be sending you to the hospital right now. Get out of my face before I lower myself to the person you thought I actually was.
IVATOPIA, you have some explaining to do. Are you okay, IVATOPIA? You literally have 3 kids now by 3 different awesomes.
What? I'm a dad again?
IVATOPIA, not now, will ya?
What do you have to say for yourself? Like, I'm flustered.
She said she was helping, but she wasn't helping.
She's helping herself, do you?
IWD World Title, Tiger Claw, so
That's a
Dave,
good one,
count.
SupernovaTiffy.
Well, Claw, coming out as we speak.
I'm going to go into the back to check on Jess. I think she needs somebody. She obviously doesn't have you. Or her family. Really, IVATOPIA? Didn't you learn your lesson?
She said it's what we needed to get close so then I can get back to Jess. For the therapy.
You believed
saying
that?
yes more and open more. Yes, because I trusted her. It was only one night.
That's all it takes. Didn't you learn that from me?
But she was helping me, I thought. Sir Dave, making his way to the ring for the Chamber of Hell now.
You should be doing what Sabrina's doing.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Why don't you go back and check? And make sure Jess is okay.
You've got to call the match.
I will, or they can send somebody else out, but you obviously are not in the right state of mind. You need to go talk to Jess. Your kid is in intensive care.
And Nora...
And she just found out
But
that
do I need
you've
to
been
talk to
with her
Nora
aunt.
too? Because she's got my kid now.
I think you should go to Jess first. And considering she's the one you want to be with. And talk to her.
I don't know much. Ring bell is underway. World title. Go.
Go. They'll send somebody else out.
Go.
Oh, what a tangled web he weaves. IVATOPIA. What are we gonna do with him? Really? And Sir Dave must have had a really quick drink to be back in the building. Maybe he can rejoin them after his match. As he is pulling out a a kendo stick. Okay, and ooh, Snake Eyes to Claw. Let's see. I wonder who IVATOPIA would have picked. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to ask him. Oh, and his Von count split open. I think I'm gonna go with Claw. And here comes Sir Dave in the back, pre-recorded. Let's see what he has to say.
So David has to respect that. I've been told we're running out of time. My opening won't be for the match. Well, so be it. You hear it now. In that ring, I'm going to prove I am the best in the business at what I do by taking your title call, by destroying you, Tiger, and of course making sure Von Count does not get some money grubs on my title, and you can respect that.
I guess we'll have to see if he gets his money gripping paws on it. Can I help you?
Yeah, the champ that runs the camp.
Oh my god!
That was great. I had to come out after that. I defended my title earlier, and after that, he's with the ants. They've got another kid. Just ain't bothered with us now. That's great. And by the way, people, if you don't recognise me, Grasshopper here.
Why did it have to be you out of everybody they could have sent?
What do you mean? No one said me. I just came through the back.
Really?
Opportunity. Oh boy.
Why did you even do that to Jess? You could have killed her.
Again, nothing's proven. I did nothing to Jess.
You know.
I was here on that day when that happened.
You know what you did. You know what you set in motion.
You say so. I said nothing in motion.
You could have killed them both. Are you pleased with yourself?
Well, please, when Von Camp becomes world champ tonight. Come on.
He won't. He just got split open.
And he's chasing Sir Day to top. Just wallop him, pin him. 1, 2, 3. And I am the champ with the Stream Fighter title, and he's the champ with the world title. We just need to get Lucy her women's title. Something that you're never going to get back.
Actually, I will. Better than you.
I have a title. You're currently on the injured list.
Exactly why I don't have a title.
Exactly.
And Claw's gonna win.
We're going to find out. Oh, him and Tiger climbing. Oh, we're going to go to my good boy, pre-recorded later tonight. Von
Can we
Count.
skip it?
Like,
Because
go
you're an
now.
ass.
No, Von Count, here he comes.
The only thing that's going to happen tonight is me becoming the world champion, and you can count on that.
Straight to the point. Perfect, Von Count. Oh, has he just... We've got Sir Dave straight to the point with that brainbuster there. You know something? You should have a bath. You stink over there. Whew.
You're one to talk. You stink worse than I do.
Well, the difference with mine was actually blood, sweat, and tears to keep this belt that you don't have.
I do not stink, by the way.
You say so. Ah, Woofy, Woofy. Oh my god, they're right. You do really hit hard with that pointy of yours. Don't assault me, please. I'm the champion. You're the one with the hurt neck. A good slapping to your face. And I will do it. We'll put you down again. Remember what Tanya did? I can hit a lot harder than Tanya. Oh, brainbuster to the claw.
So if her aunt has his kit, what does that make his kit to Jess?
Ain't it a step aunt? I thought that her and Ruby were step-sisters.
They're half-sisters, idiot.
I don't know with
They share the same dad.
I don't know with the whole all sons are in and out of each other so often. I lost count on track.
I'm sure IVATOPIA.
What?
He must be the town doorknob. Everybody gets a turn.
That was actually quite clever for SupernovaTiffy. Well done.
What do you mean I am clever? Thank you.
Normally not, but I'll give you that one. I'll even give you a clap. There. Oh, come on, Von Count, get up.
You're a jerk.
I just give you compliments, and you never get them. Oh, speaking of which, we have the idiot backstage, pre-recorded, Tiger, let go to him in a second,
He's
I
not
guess.
an idiot.
Has he ever won the title? Nope, that's an
Doesn't
idiot.
make him an idiot.
There he is.
Tonight I become the king of the jungle. Tonight these claws are sharper than the claws. These teeth deserve more respect than Sir Dave. And this brute strength will crush Von Count, and that's something you can count on. tonight, I will be leading as the world champion as part of Tanya's group. Everything's not going brilliantly for her group so far, but it starts to turn around tonight as I am the world champion IWD, and nobody can say anything different.
What was that about? Tiger had his foot stuck in the cage atop there during his interview. He couldn't get it released. He finally got it free, but come on, Von Count, you can do this.
Come on, Claw, you can do it.
Claw, he's like the worst one in there. He's a 2-time world champion who's technically never actually lost it, but only because of...
And how many times has Von Count won it?
Well, at least 2 or 3. But my
So
thing...
you're making fun of the Claw for having it 2 times, yet...
No, you're missing my point. He won the title, then forfeited it because of Jess's little scheme. And then he wins it again. And this is his first title defense, if I'm not mistaken, or second title defense. And he's going to lose this match.
He's not going to lose.
So he's not a good champion. Like me, if you don't remember, I first won mine co-oping with your former boyfriend, Ivan Reaver. And then when we faced, I came out on top. That's something that you never do with him anymore, but I bet Tanya does. I came out on top
Really?
and
Who
became
comes out on top
the
on
world
you? Nobody.
champion. So I beat him at his best and his prime.
Whatever.
And I won the title, and I've won it multiple times since. I'm current. Like, other than his Happy Man, who's a 9-time Extreme Fight champion, I'm 5 for the Extreme Fighter title. And no one else has got as many as me and him.
But that also means that you lost it a lot, too. Did you ever think of that?
It also means I won it a lot as well.
But you couldn't hold on to it.
I'm holding on to it right now, and it feels so nice. Look, it's going. Yeah.
But you lost it 4 times.
And that ain't gonna happen again.
Yeah, well.
There's an arm drag. Oh, come on, go, move on, count, stop going off the edge. See,
obviously clumsy.
Psychopath Sir Dave tried to throw him off the edge now.
How is Dave a psychopath?
No, what did you?
They all... Oh, I thought Von Count and Sir Dave fell too.
I thought they did too. My heart was pounding for Von Count then. And Sir Dave shouldn't even be up there. Remember?
What about the other 2?
No, I mean literally. I took him out months ago. Yeah, and then he missed corners because of it. And then he came back and whining. I can't you beat me. And got my face. And yet, I walked away the champ still.
You whine a lot.
I don't whine at all.
Really?
The only wine I do is a nice glass of rosé and it's lovely jabbly.
What about the whining that you did to get the title matches for everybody? Because you had to sit there and blackmail Tanya.
That's not...
Martina, sorry.
That is not whining.
That was whining. You were a whiny little bitch to get those.
That's just
And to interrupt you, here is Claw in the back pre-recorded. Let's see what he has to say.
This is going to be a hell of a match. Last time I was in a chamber of hell, I ended up getting injured and I couldn't finish the match. I was hoping to recuperate in time to get back in it and I just couldn't. So there's a little bit of fear factor in this for me. This is my first chamber of hell since that time. Well, tonight that ain't going to happen. I'm not going to get injured. I am going to become and stay the world champion. Because that is my belt. I'm going to win this match, stay the world champion. Even if the stars got my back or not. I've just seen out there Jess has come back. And I can't believe what's happening with her in Ivatopia and Nora, caramba. But I've got to block everyone out. Jess can handle her thing. Star can handle his thing. And I'm staying the champion tonight. Beef, bologna and cheese sandwiches for anyone who wants them after this to celebrate. And hell, even if we can't celebrate because Jess needs me, the Star needs me, even Ivatopia at this point may need me, I don't care. The fact is, I'm walking away with my belt.
Did you mean to say strategic smartness? Because it's not the way it came across. You said something else.
That was because your mouth...
Because you can't say nothing.
That was because your mouth was really over the top of it.
That's because nobody knows what you have to say.
Count! You okay, on count?
Oh, he had the finger drop on him too.
Got medical. We need to check on Von Count, make sure he's okay.
He's fine. He'll live.
Don't just kick Sir Day while he's there. Von Count, come on. You can do this.
Come on, what's Claw gonna do?
It's your time, Von Count.
Ooh, Claw just got an RKO'd out of nowhere. And if they keep doing it on there, it might fall. Oh, there's another RKO. One more might make it collapse.
Come on, Sir Day, take
and
advantage
they
of
might
Von
both
Count
fall, so that would hurt them both. Oh, powerbomb.
That was a body
Or
slam.
body slam.
You're an announcer.
Really, I can announce better than you.
You say so. I'm the oh, where they gone?
Told you they were gonna.
Boom! Them two idiots.
Really? Because Von Count fell. So does that make him an idiot?
No, he was tossed by Sir Dave, the psycho.
So that
And
makes him an
besides,
idiot.
I know Tiger better than you. I used to be in the group with him, remember? When I was smart enough to get out of the group, where he stayed and went off with Theodore. And of course got himself even more bigger loser than he was before.
I guess at least he's trying.
And if you remember in that group, there was a world champion, TJ Eclipse. Theodore had the what do you call it, the commissionership. And who had the Stream Fighter champions? Sorry, correction, it was a Stream Fighter title at that point. No fighter, wasn't unified.
Wait, what?
What?
You just said the same thing.
What? Me? And what? You gotta be okay. Go!
Fine, no one's gonna miss you. I wish you guys could see the way that boy runs. It's funny as shit. Oh, there goes Von Count. Oh, what a kid. Oh, there goes the Claw. Who's next? At least Claw did a flying elbow drop on the top of the cage so it could hurt Von Count more, and those two looked shocked as hell up top. I still think Claw's gonna win. So come on, Claw. Pin and go. Oh, what the? Oh my god. This is why I told him to take care of Jets. That's where he had to scurry off to. Because he's running weird. Because he's a weirdo that scurries. The scurry little weirdo. Can somebody please help Jess? She's injured. She's got 2 people on her. One's fresh. What I mean by fresh is that they haven't been in a match, because neither one of them people are fresh. Let's be honest. They both nasty asses. But any hootie. Oh, there's a 2 count. See, now they're distracting me, because I'm worried about Jess. Because her baby needs a mom, and if they don't watch it, they're gonna kill her. I don't know which match to watch. Nobody's out here to help me. Because Mr. Scurry had to leave. Can't count on him for nothing. I don't even see how Von Count counts on him. No one can count on Von Count either. God sakes, all this count. Nobody can count on you guys. Anyway. Back to the match. Why is everybody climbing in a line? Like, what is the point? Why not just pull people? No, instead we're gonna go in a single file line. This isn't a school. What the hell's he doing? Is he peeing? I mean, he's just standing there, looking dumb with his finger and his thumb. Like, what? Oh my god. Hopefully somebody helps Jess. Please let us know if Jess is okay. It looks like you can't count on Von Count to win because Claw just kicked him off, and that was a long way down. After Sir Dave kicked out. And there goes Claw trying to take down Sir Dave. As he's rolling him, gonna pin him. And that's a 1, 2. Oh, and Sir Dave kicks out again. Come on, Claw, you can do it. Oh, Von Count's finally up. But Tiger hasn't moved. No surprise there. Oh, Von Count's pushing him. Really? That's the only time you move is when somebody pushes you? And now you're climbing. In a single file line again. What a surprise. Because that's all these people know how to do. And we've got Claw trying to make Sir Dave tap. He didn't. He got out of it. And Claw walks backwards and didn't realize where he was going and fell. Oh, and Sir Dave's doing a shooting star press. Oh, he gets him in the ass, but he still got him. Oh, what are those 2 up top doing? Von Count gives him a brain buster, not that he has much brains left after just standing there, and he falls. Now Von Count's gonna go scurry down, like his scurry little friend. Oh, what's Claw and Sir Dave doing? Are they really gonna... What are they doing? Von Count's up there looking dumb now. They're gonna climb in a single file line. It looks like Sir Dave is pushing Tiger. But Tiger's over there, no, I don't want to go. I'm just gonna sit here and walk in place like an idiot. Probably go back over to his corner. Maybe he's being punished, who knows. Oh, Von Count almost fell. Oh, look, Tiger's decided that he wants to climb after walking in place for a little bit. Maybe that's all he needed. Oh, and Claw has Von Count in a sharpshooter, wanting him to tap out. You know, make them tappy tappies. Oh, what are those two doing? Sir Dave and Tiger? Oh, a brain buster, and that looks painful. Not that he has many brains to scatter left. I meant power driver, sorry. Oh, that was awful by Sir Dave. Kicking him. Oh, Von Count, is he gonna make Claw fall? Yes, he is. Oh, wait, what? He's stuck! How is he stuck? On what? Oh, boy. He's just dangling like a piñata! If you hit him, will candy fall out? Probably not. Oh, and there goes Tiger and Sir Dave. Whoa. Ref, stop the match. This is too far. Claw's arm is separated up there. This could literally end his career or his life. The match must stop right now. Sir Dave and Tiger look like they're unconscious. The match is over. This is a tie. No contest. I'm stopping it now before this goes too far. This match.
What? You can stop the match, but award me my title. I'm still standing.
Von Count, you shut the muck up. And the answer is no. I'll decide what happens at the end of this match by next week.
You bitch, you had it in for top since day one. You never wanted me to get this belt. You're making a target for yourself.
How is she making a target for herself? She's doing what's right. Sorry if you don't agree, Von Count, but nobody agrees with you or the fact of who your partners are. But nobody says anything. We all keep our mouths shut. Because that's what you're supposed to do when you don't agree with people, is keep your trap shut. Nobody cares what comes out of your pie hole, let alone what comes out of grasshoppers. So, nobody wins this match. It is a tie. We'll have to see what Tina says next week, hopefully. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, Claw will become the victor once, obviously they'll probably have to do a new match. But once, the new match is set up, that he'll win. Because it wouldn't be right to not just redo this whole match. Ooh, hopefully his arm's not too bad, though. So it might be a while. If it doesn't, if he's out for the next one, then hopefully he gets, a rematch clause, even though we don't really have those, because he kind of deserves it for what happened to his arm. And this match was really good for the most part, when they weren't standing around like Tiger or single file lines climbing up instead of trying to get each other down. But anyways. It's bloody for sure. I mean, everyone can see all the blood, and that's where Claw got his arm stuck. And Sir Dave is getting ready to fall here. Let's see, they're getting pushed, and there's where Sir Dave and Tiger fall. And that's why Von Count thinks he should be the victor, which is not. But that's all for today, folks. This has been IWD. I've been SupernovaTiffy. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. See you next week. Bye!